Evening, family. How's everybody doing today on this Thursday? Hopefully, you guys had a wonderfully blessed day. Most importantly, a safe day. This is your boy Jaime G, and you already know we're about to dive into some Doge and overall crypto market news. Now, if you're new to my channel, maybe you can help me out with that YouTube algo by hitting the likes, even the dislikes. Maybe leave a comment down below, and also hit that subscription bell. Turn that notification bell to all, so you can be notified when I come through with developing and breaking news. None of this is ever financial advice, guys. It's just me sharing my thoughts and opinions. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, you guys ready to get it on this Thursday evening? Well, let's dive into the markets and see what's going on. All right, guys. Bitcoin is sitting at 61,744.72 cents. We are down 1.33% for the day. Not too bad, guys. You know what I mean? Yes, we're in the red, but Bitcoin is still sitting above 60K, which is a good thing. I just think it's consolidating. The overall markets have pulled back kind of, and consolidating. Granted, there is some coins that are still doing extremely well. You have Terra Luna, you have VeChain, Axie Infinity, right? So there is some overall green in the markets, guys, but I think some markets are just pulling back. We have been pumping, right? The overall altcoins have been doing pretty good, so they're just kind of pulling back, and consolidation is always a good thing, guys. You need it to continue to push up. All right, guys, enough of good old Bitcoin. Let's dive into the main superstar of this channel, and that is Dogecoin. We're back to number 9, guys. Unfortunately, Shiba Inu is down to number 11, and they are out of the top 10. We're currently sitting at 26 cents exactly, or we are down 2.65% for the day. 24-hour low was 25 cents, and the 24-hour high was 27 cents. Market cap for Doge is at 34.30 billion, and volume is extremely low, which is at 1.85 billion in the last 24 hours, which don't surprise me on why the price of Doge is being fluctuating the way it is, right? Why we need more volume, guys, to create buying pressure and to help the price, to push the price of Doge up. It's very important, guys. Volume and the price of Doge, volume and the price of Doge go hand in hand, obviously, right? When you see the volume go up, then obviously the price of Doge more than likely is going to go up. All right, enough of the stats. Now let's dive into the charts, guys. Talk about resistance and support and what we see, what I got going on. So, guys, your boy, I always be looking at the daily time frame, right? This is on this chart here. This is the daily time frame. I just like to look at that one personally. So first, we'll talk about the support trend line, okay, guys? As you can see, this support trend line has been holding us, guys, for about 3 weeks now. Exactly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, at least 3 weeks. We've been staying right above this trend line. Granted, let me get my circle here, right? Granted, right here, right? We had dipped below the support trend line for 1 day, and then we shot up, right? But nonetheless, when you look to the left or the right from this circle, we have just touched it and bounced off of it. So therefore, the support line has been acting very, the support trend line has been doing its thing and holding us up. So now I just wanted to briefly show you again, right, guys? So we've been doing higher highs, go back down, higher lows, right? Higher high, right? And then bounce back down, higher low, and then do another higher high, right, guys? And then now we've came back over here and created a higher low, right? And we obviously right here today, we're testing this support trend line, guys. But as long as we don't dip below it, then things are okay. Hopefully, we're going to bounce off of it and shoot up, right, guys? I truly believe that Doge has been, consolidating, priming. We've been consolidating in a tight pattern, guys, between 26 and 28 cents, right? Which don't surprise me, because that is between our levels of resistance and support. Now, as you can see, the red line down below, right down here, that is our level of support. And you can see we basically tested support today as well, right? And that is sitting at the 21-day simple moving average, okay? It has been acting as a pretty strong level of support. If you look back for these past weeks, right, it basically runs right above the support trend line, right? And it's been holding us, doing its thing, which is supposed to act as support. Now, resistance, guys, is at the 200-day moving average, okay? And the same thing as well. This 200-day moving average has been acting as resistance for quite some time now, right? We dipped when we broke up right here, this major spike up to about 34 cents for that 1 day. You know what I mean? We broke above the 200-day moving average, and we held it for about a day and a half. And then you see right here, then we dipped right back below it, right? And we came back down. and tested support, like I said, but nonetheless, we are staying above this support trend line, which is, in my opinion, things are still looking pretty bullish. I just think we might, you know what I mean, we might kind of range like this and then eventually shoot up, but we can shoot down as well, guys. But in my opinion, I truly think we're getting ready and primed for a major breakout to the upside, right? That's just my opinion, though, right? Anyways, all right, that's what I had for you guys as far as the charts go. Now, let's dive into some overall Dogecoin news and some crypto news here after that. Now, it says Dogecoin shows Shiba Inu, who's boss at battle for Supreme, continues. You know what I mean, guys? There was a little battle going on between Doge and Shiba on who was number 9, right? But as you can see, Dogecoin holds its ground and proving that it is big dog and that it is number 1 meme coin. Now, the article goes on saying Dogecoin and Shiba Inu are still locked in a battle for dominance in the meme coin space. Both have had their time to shine this year and have brought tremendous gains to their community of supporters. Dogecoin was single-handedly responsible for the creation of the meme coin craze, which Shiba Inu which Shiba Inu had greatly benefited from. However, the latter remains hell-bent on taking over as the front-runner in the space. Shiba Inu was presented by its creators, who remain anonymous to this day, as the Doge killer. This resonated with many who had missed out on the Dogecoin train but were looking to get on the next big thing. For a while, Shiba Inu had slid into obscurity after its first rally upon its release. The meme token went on another rally last month, much to the surprise of the market, and has battled with Dogecoin ever since for dominance in the space. You know what I mean? I'm glad, right, guys? It brought its holders, its hodlers, it brought them lots of money. Like that one, it brought it, what, $5.6 billion, them $8,000. Man, much love to them, man. Man, I wish that was me and my family, right? But nonetheless, guys, you know what I mean? Dogecoin is number 1. You know what I mean? Not saying anything bad about Shiba, right? Because I do own Shiba. Dogecoin spent the better part of the last week of October succumbing under the pressure of Shiba Inu's rally. The meme coin has slowly but surely crept up the ranks of top cryptocurrency and finally made its way into the top 10. The next step for the token was coming for Dogecoin's spot on the top 10, which it did when the meme coin hit an all-time new high on October 28th. It came, right, guys? But nonetheless, just as fast as it came, that's as fast as it went down. Shiba had surpassed Doge's total market cap and made its way to 8th place on crypto top 10. However, that would be short-lived, as the combination of a small rally on the part of Dogecoin and numerous dips in the value of Shiba saw Doge reclaim its place above Shiba on the list. Shiba had subsequently lost its place in the top 10 after falling below the market cap of USD at $31 billion. Shiba now sits at 11th place on the list after massive losses in the meme coin. Right, guys? So, nonetheless, guys, you know what I mean? They've been going neck and neck, but Dogecoin did show who's the big dog, right? On the meme coins, you know what I mean? Nothing but some fun, nothing but out of fun, right, guys? You know what I mean? I'm not saying anything bad about the Shiba community. Like I said, I do own Shiba as well. All right, guys. Now that's what I had for as far as Dogecoin goes. I didn't have a whole lot, but I have quite a bit of good bullish news, right, guys, for the overall crypto markets, which in return is good for Dogecoin. Now, let me go on this one right here quick, right, guys? I think this is pretty interesting. This is pretty bullish for overall crypto, right? Because you have politicians, wanting to get paid in Bitcoin. This is huge, guys, for adoption, right? And it brings publicity to the crypto markets in a positive manner, not in a negative way, right? It says New York City and Miami mayor duke it out on Twitter over who is the bigger crypto advocate. It says, I look forward to the friendly competition in making our retrospective cities a crypto capital, said recently reelected Miami Francis Suarez, right? Newly reelected New York City mayor Eric Adams has reiterated his pledge to make the city a crypto hub by accepting his first 3 paychecks entirely in Bitcoin. Now, this is huge, guys. Why? Because this is, you know what I mean? They're going duking it out in all fun and manner, right? But nonetheless, it's bringing the spotlight to crypto and to Bitcoin, and it's bringing it out like politicians. Other politicians might want to follow suit and be like, well, hey, these guys are doing it. I want to start getting paid in crypto as well. So it's good for adoption, right? Now, we have congressman right here talking about, it says Congressman Emmer Soto wants the SEC to approve a spot market Bitcoin ETF. Now, it says Representative Tom Emmer and Darren Soto, 2 of the most active leaders of the Congressional Blockchain Caucus, today sent a letter to Securities and Exchange Commissioner Chairman Gary Gensler about an issue on every crypto investor's mind. Their question, why don't we have a Bitcoin ETF? All right, guys? And then it says ETF. Then it goes on to talk about it, right? Nonetheless, I wanted to get to the main one article here, but I'll read one more article. It says ETFs are an investment product that track, and it tells you basically why, right, guys? Well, long story short, what this article is saying is, right, we need a spot ETF, right, guys? Not the one that we have now, right? I mean, yes, it is good. The ETF that we do have right now, it's a start, but we need a spot ETF, right? And you have congressmen stepping up to the plate, backing it, saying, hey, man, we need a spot ETF. All right, guys. Now here it says Bitcoin well poised to hit 100K as Bitcoin stock to flow model runs like clockwork, and I agree, right, guys? He said that the stock to flow gentleman, Plan B, said that we were going to close out October at around 63. And on November 2nd, yes, it's 2 days past it, but nonetheless, guys, what's 2 days? We were at 63K, right, guys? And he has been 3 for 3 on his prediction on what the price is going to be, or pretty damn near close to what the price is going to be, right? And he's saying that we're going to be at about 100K or more by the end of this year. And I truly agree that we probably will be, man, because he's pretty dead on. Right now, it says Bitcoin is still on track to hit over 100K by the end of the year, according to leading crypto trading expert Plan B. The Dutch trading expert, known for his Bitcoin stock to flow model, has been closely pathing out the trajectory for the flagship digital assets, with the price based on the model set to hit over 100K by the end of 2021. Right, guys? Like I said, yeah, this guy is pretty freaking good, man, at what he does, right? I'm reading the charts, and it's just like clockwork, like he said. You know what I mean? So I truly believe that we will probably hit 100K. Now, you have Miss Cathy Woods, right, from ARK Invest, saying, breaking it down mathematically on percentages and why she think on how Bitcoin could hit 700K, right? And she gives the mathematic and the percentage breakdown, right? She had an interview with the Saxo Bank CIO, and they were talking about it, right? And she was basically breaking it down, right? So you got to check this out, right? It's a very good article and interesting, right? And I think she's onto something, right? Now, let me get into some. It says, Wood says that Bitcoin could go up by an astronomical 700,000% if emerging markets and institutions embrace digital assets worldwide. Emerging markets would add an additional 200,000 in value, with institutions adding 500 more. It says the use case alone will add, I believe the number is 200,000 if we're adopting fully throughout the emerging markets, excluding China. That would account for 100 to 200,000. If institutions were to allocate 5% of their portfolios globally, right, excluding China, that use case alone would be 500,000 in addition to the $60,000 in Bitcoin price. You know what I mean, guys? So basically, what she's saying, long story short, right? If institutions begin, institutions worldwide begin to allocate just 5% of their assets into Bitcoin, it'll shoot the price up to 500K, right? That is huge, right, guys? And it is possible. The way adoption is going slowly but surely, you know what I mean? And she's on to about, that's what I said. You got to check that article out and read it out, right, guys? It is pretty good. All right, I got two more to go, guys. 2 more articles, all right? Bear with me. Thank you for still with me. Now, it says Bitcoin on-chain metrics suggest 2017 style bull run will continue. All right, guys, check this article out too, right, guys? Basically, it breaks it down saying, you know what I mean? The on-chain metrics from 2017 bull run, right, are pretty much correlating with the bull run that we're having now, and they're basically saying that the bull run will still continue, right? And I agree as well. I don't think that the bull run is over. I still think that we have, some months left, not a couple weeks. I truly believe that we have a couple months minimum left. But that's just my opinion. Check this article out, guys, on Cointelegraph. It's very interesting. A lot of key nuggets, right? All right, I'm going to close out with this article right here, guys. Now, it says Jeffries Wood sells more gold for Bitcoin. Christopher Wood, global head of equity strategy at multinational financial services firm Jeffries Group, has reduced exposure to its gold in his Asia ex-Japan portfolio by 5% in favor of Bitcoin. Now, it says Jeffries, which has $440 billion worth of assets under management, that's not a little bit, guys, trimmed his exposure to gold for the first time in many years back in December in order to dip his toes into the largest cryptocurrency. He made a 5% allocation, right? There's that key number, guys, that the article that I just read about, briefly touched on, rather, by Cathy Woods, saying that if hedge funds would allocate just 5%, right? It says to Bitcoin when the price of the largest cryptocurrency was roughly 22,000, right, guys? So just goes to show you, man, that if hedge funds and gold funds, so on and so forth, were to allocate just 5%, just think about how it would shoot the price of Bitcoin up, which in return would trickle down to the altcoins and the overall crypto market. All right, guys, this is the key nuggets that I had for you on this Thursday evening. Hopefully it was informative, helpful, useful, and insightful. If it was, please consider to like and subscribe. Help your boy out with that YouTube algo, please. If not, it's all good in the hood. You guys have a wonderfully blessed evening. Stay blessed until tomorrow, guys. Peace.